You are now tuned into Radio Concuss.
Stones and trees, bones of things, amazing the clarity an omen brings. With no belief I go beneath the surface of everything they told to me. Too old to be rewritten these teachings. What worth has meaning when meaning is fleeting? I've known that I'm different straight from the outset. Been lost in these woods for so long I regret. No room to repent when you have no regrets. Though the path that I walk is the one that I meant. It's so cold, maybe I wouldn't have left if I knew I'd be here now with my hand against chest. Back ripped when I fell, very few supplies left. How long now until the touch of death? Regardless, I'm gonna have to try my hardest. Eventually it's all gonna have to thaw. If anything I know can be trusted, and if not, then let's hope my instinct isn't rusted or busted, or by civilization fucked with. I've touched it. The balance I seek from this madness in me to the plants under feet of powder that seems to have fallen from nowhere. They rise again each year and flower with no care. I don't dare to even think I can achieve the patience and endurance of the simplest leaf. So while gritting my teeth, I tend to my wounds and hope spring won't be sprung too soon. I sit alone atop a wintry throne, no room for company whenever misery's home. Past the limit I've grown into a thing unknown. I reap and I sow, that's the way that it goes. No one cares, at least no one dares to trek into the woods. Thus I've cleared the air. What doesn't kill us won't make us live longer, and living with you would just make me a monster. What he needed, or at least that's what he told himself. Warnings never read or heeded, caution left home on the shelf. Walked in line and sat on benches, feet hit ground and cracks and wrenches. What he lacked in good intentions, he made up in false traditions. Never late to suffer, never late to make another suffer. If he didn't hate his mother, he might be a motherfucker. Fingers are for pointing, maybe they're for shooting. Tell me what's the worth of the brainiest pollutant? Oh my, it's the neon sky, it just burns so bright. He must close his eyes, sing a lullaby to every piece piece of him that wants to learn. I say goodbye and let it burn. Let it burn. Let it all turn to ash. The records trace to memory and knowledge of the past. Choose a path. Maybe one less taken, or maybe just the one that the others have forsaken. He knew what he needed, 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 he knew. She knew what she needed, or at least that's what she liked to think. Neon letters, flashing lights, by this now in brightest pink. Skin is marked with pocked and bruises, kiss the ground with chalk contusions. Feelings are a myth, write them off as illusions. Never had to deal with the consequence that's real, but I guess that's the whole appeal of how the neon makes you feel. Every word she speaks brings her closer to the wire, and every time she leaks, it's just fueling the fire. Oh, she's so high, touch the neon sky, refused to come down and forgot how to cry. Sing a lullaby to every piece of hair he wants to earn. She says goodbye and watch him yearn. Let him yearn. Let him yearn for the past. The records trace to memory and knowledge of the ash. Choose a path. Maybe one less taken, or maybe just the one that the others have forsaken. She knew what she needed, 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 she knew she knew. We knew what we needed. Here we go with self-delusion, drugs and veins and eyes on screen. The high toward confusion. Tell me what's to burn in a plane that is intangible. I refuse to learn. Bring me closer to the animals. We never had an inkling. We never had a thought. We never had a thing to do except to sit and rot. Time keeps moving. We're convinced we're advancing simply because we chose the decor of the place in which we're standing. Oh, we sell lies and the price is high. Deify these times when we write them in the sky. Take a lullaby to every piece of us we've yet to spurn. We say goodbye, but not too soon. Let them spurn. Let it all turn to trash. The records trace to memory and knowledge of the last. Choose a path. Maybe one less taken, or maybe just the one that the others have forsaken. We knew what we needed, 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 we knew. The whole time.
Songs about caterpillars.
Fill the pots to the brim, no need for a lid. Back in the day I heard the thunder and needlessly hid. Now I don't hear the boomers drowned out by the speakers, and the sound my heels make is the shift against my sneakers. Neither one of us had ever planned for this. Met as amorous, parted as anarchists. The holes I couldn't fill, that's not a turn of phrase. So now when it rains I get flooded for days, but I remain in one spot. Stubborn, not stagnant, clinging to my own worth as if it was a magnet. Used to never rain here, now it does constantly. One finger to the sky as if it's what she wants from me. The funny thing is I've forgotten how to laugh, but I sure know how to follow up on tracks. When one pot fills, I replace it with the next. Dump the contents out in the form of text. It doesn't matter how many pots are laid out. It's the same roof, it's the same house. The only rain in the middle of a drought, so nobody knows what I'm talking about. It doesn't matter how many pots are laid out. It's the same roof, it's the same house. The only rain in the middle of a drought, so nobody knows what I'm talking about. It doesn't matter. I gotta doubt me, oddly, it's the only thing that fuels me, at least till the day that me and my muse meet. But at this rate, the day will probably never come. A pessimist, nah, I'm just not dumb. I don't trust in the seasons, never had a reason or a cause or effect or combination to believe in. I remember what was said, forgetting what was meant. Sentiment and sediment, sometimes victim form cement. I might need just a little bit of grounding. Thunder strikes more than twice if you choose to stick around me. My head and my heart are constantly pounding. Instead, I focus on the life that has found me. Surroundings are gonna dissipate. You see, the atmosphere's kind of relevant, or so it seems. Sometimes a rainy day is just what you need, but you gotta be careful not to drown the seed. It doesn't matter how many pots are laid out. It's the same roof, it's the same house. The only rain in the middle of a drought, so nobody knows what I'm talking about. It doesn't matter how many pots are laid out. It's the same roof, it's the same house. The only rain in the middle of a drought, so nobody knows what I'm talking about. It doesn't matter. 6 feet, try 40 leagues, pretty hard to succeed when you can't even breathe. I wear a shitty grin and make do with what I got, which to be straightforward is not a fucking lot. A spot to sleep and a collection of pots. The floor's only there to catch the rain as it drops. I wrote this song to its rhythm, so if it ever stops, the only choice I have left is to lay down and rot. Not to complain too much, but think it rains too much. Melancholy nights with a painful touch, so as the rain keeps falling, I continue blowing smoke. Maybe I can't laugh because I am the joke, it doesn't matter. A simple phrase I use to cope, avoid is preferable to the pain of hope. It's not a fucking joke. It doesn't matter how many pots are laid out. It's the same roof, it's the same house. The only rain in the middle of a drought, so nobody knows what I'm talking about. It doesn't matter how many pots are laid out. It's the same roof, it's the same house. The only rain in the middle of a drought, so nobody knows what I'm talking about. It doesn't matter how many pots are laid out.